Okay, multiplicative inverse. It's really simple. When you find the multiplicative inverse of a number, you're just finding the number you can multiply that by to get a product of 1. So it's the reciprocal, basically. So the multiplicative inverse of 9 is 1 over 9. And here's the y. 9 is the same as 9 over 1. The only number that I could multiply 9 by to get back to a product of 1 would be 1/9. Because 9 times 9 is 9. And 9 times 1 is 9. 1 times 9 is also 9. And now I'm looking at 9 divided by 9 is 1. Okay, so the multiplicative inverse of 1/3 is, you could say, either 3 over 1 or 3. Because basically you just take this number and you flip it. And I can show that that's true because 1 over 3 times 3 over 1, oh, this looks awful. I'm writing with a mouse, so give me a break, equals 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So that's 3 over 3, which is the same as 1. Now, the multiplicative inverse of negative 16 could be 1 over negative 16, or it could be negative 1 over 16, or it could be negative 1 over 16. These three numbers have the same value because the rules for dividing negatives are the same as the rules for multiplying negatives. So a negative, we've got here a positive and a negative. That is positive divided by a negative would be a negative. Different sign gives you a negative. So moving on, using those rules, I've got a negative, I've got a positive. The rules for division are the same as for multiplication. So 3 goes into 18 6 times, but because it's negative, my answer is negative. If I look at number 8, I solve these, since these are two fractions, I solve these with keep, change, flip. That is using multiplicative inverses. It's the same. Multiplicative inverses are keep, change, flip. So I take negative 4 over 7. I keep that the same. Change division to multiplication and take the multiplicative inverse of 1 over negative 7. So now I've got negative 7 over 1. Multiply those together, and now I'm looking at a negative times a negative equals a positive. 28. Positive 7 times positive 1 is 7. I can simplify these by dividing both the top number and the bottom number by 7. I'll be left with 4 over 1, or 4. Just 4.